Do you even cry if you don't show it yourself sobbing in various places? I guess it's like if a tree falls in the forest, does anybody here? Let's hear about this.
It's an honor to be with me. Like, and I'm not saying that to be like up myself.
Yes, you are.
But I'm a good fucking person and I love fully and wholeheartedly. And if someone is stupid enough to let that go to waste, then that's on them. And girls and guys, if anyone makes you feel like you're too much, tell them to go find less, because you're not too much.
So, well, that's not a good start right there. What did she say at the end? What did she say at the end there? Let's rehear that.
If anyone makes you feel like you're too much, tell them to go find less.
So if anybody makes you feel like you're too much, tell them to go and find less. So too much of what though? Like if it's too much of crying and you tell them to go find somebody who does less crying, then, I mean, that makes sense, right? If it's too much, if my crying is too much, you should find somebody who does less crying. Like that just makes sense to me. That's just good advice. Let's go back to the beginning again here. What did she say?
It's an honor to be with me.
It's an honor to be with her. Is that because of the crying? Is that what she thinks? I'm not really sure about that.
Like, and I'm not saying that to be like up myself, but I'm a good fucking person and I love fully and wholeheartedly. And if someone is stupid enough to let that go to waste.
Somebody is stupid enough to not appreciate how wonderful this person is and how fully she loves. I mean, look at her hugging that dog right there, right? You can't doubt it. Somebody is stupid enough to not understand how wonderful she is. Well, I mean, I guess it's their loss and they should find less of whatever she's doing. I mean, if it's the crying thing, again, I just think that's just common sense advice. Find somebody who cries less. You don't appreciate all of my crying? What? Well, maybe you should find somebody who cries less and maybe that'll be more suitable for you. I'm going to hug my dog now.
Then that's on them. And girls and guys, if anyone makes you feel like you're too much, tell them to go find less, because you're not too much. You'll never be too much for the right.
It really just depends on what the too much is. Too much of what exactly? Says here,
anyone makes you feel
point of view
like
in my healing era. Her healing era. Nothing grandiose about that at all. Nothing self-aggrandizing or narcissistic about that at all. Nothing. What'd she say?
It's an honor to be with me.
It's an honor to be with me. I'm kind of feeling like she might have a slightly overinflated sense of self-worth. Just possibly. I'm sure she's wonderful. And the crying is absolutely charming, of course. The apparent constant crying. And then posting it online. Although, I mean, some people could interpret it as malignant narcissism, possibly. I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist or whatever, right? I just know that I don't want to be around people that cry constantly and then post about it online. I'm a good fucking person. Love the eye roll by the Frenchie. Is the dog doing an eye roll there? We have to look at that. Hold on. Where's it?
Waste.
The dog is, I think the dog thinks it's too much as well.
And if someone is stupid enough to let that go to waste, then that's on them. And girls and guys.
Who would let all that crying, and I'm guessing endless nagging, go to waste? What a waste. What a waste that is. The dog be like, oh, for fuck's sake, she's filming another stupid TikTok instead of forming a personality.